for now our city data is displaying favorite and unfavorite, but that is static. So in this tutorial we will update it so that user can click on it and make it favorite and unfavorite. So we will use a button which will be used to make a city favorite and unfavorite. So let's add a SwiftUI view. So I am adding a favorite button view. So I have also declared a new reusable component, so we'll reuse this button. So what we gonna do is, first of all we need to declare a bindable property. So bindable property wrapper enable you to read and write between a property that store a data and a view that displays and changes the data. Because you use a binding, changes made inside the view propagate back to the data source, that is our cities data. So let's update variable, so bindable. So I'm declaring it binding and variable is favorite. So we will declare is favorite and it would be a bool variable, right? And then we will update the body of the button, and we will use button and it would update this value. So we'll use this like button is favorite dot toggle. So it would toggle that is favorite value, and then we will use label. So on button we will add a label and add favorite, and then we will use a system image to display on the basis of is favorite. So we have is favorite variable, we will use a ternary operator. So if it is favorite, then we will use star dot fill. If not, then we will use only the star image. And we will also update the we do not need the label text, so we will update the label style to icon only, so it would display icon only. And then we will use foreground color, and it would be on basis of is favorite variable. So if his favorite is true, we will use red color, else we will use the gray color, something like that, right? So now we need to pass the variable also. So let's add the variable for now true. So our button is done. So now what we need to do is we need to move to our city detail screen, and now we are using the model data over here. So we will use same environment data over the detail screen. So whatever we pass from here, so we will fetch here from model data. So let's declare a model data over here. Then what we need to do is we need to check the current index that was selected from the last screen. So city selected index, we will use selected index, and it would be a int variable, right? And then what we gonna do is model data dot cities dot first index, where we will use 0.id where we will use $, and .id is equals to city dot id, and then city dot id, and it would be a like this and like this. Now we will also make it force unwrap, so it must have a value. Okay, now we have the model data and we have the selected value. So now what we gonna do is we need to declare a model data which is again bindable and would be used for this view for the button. So we will use again model data and use the above declare model data, right? So we have this model data. Now we have current index in the model data, and then we are using this model data, and we have the city name. So I have declared city name in a horizontal stack, and now what we'll do is we will add a favorite button over here, favorite button, and then is favorite. So this is favorite would be basis on the model data, then cities, then the current index that we have just city index selected, and then is favorite. So this is bindable. So now when we update this, it would also update in the model data in the data source, and accordingly we are picking it from data source and saving it in data source. So let's see in the simulator. Okay, so we have this city. Okay, so we can make it. So see, now we have this one is also favorite, so we can do this, and now we can unfavorite it. So this is working. Thanks. Please share and subscribe my YouTube channel for more videos on SwiftUI and skilled learning.